What's up, family? I'm no chef, but I be cooking, and I'm about to show y'all how to turn these into these. Super simple recipe. Can get this done in under 10 minutes, maybe even 5, depending on how fast y'all. Let's get into it. So first thing first, let's slice up a red onion. I like to cut off both of the ends, then cut it in half the long way from the end, just like that. Remove the outer layer, then you're ready to start slicing. Then you can begin slicing just like you see here, nice thin slices. These are gonna taste so good once they're pickled. Beautiful. Then get you a jar, a bigger one if you have one, but this is all I had, and stuff it with as much onions as you can. I mean, really pack that thing tight until you can't pack it anymore. Once that's done, just move it over to the side because we're gonna cut up some cucumber as well. Now for this recipe, I chose to use the English cucumber, but you can also use a couple of those smaller slicing cucumbers. And you're gonna cut them between the 1/8 and 1/4 inch thick slices. Now grab another jar or two and pack them to capacity with cucumbers. I mean, when you think they're full, add a couple more just to be sure. Set aside and let's make the brine for the pickles. You're gonna need 1/2 cup of water, 1/2 cup of rice vinegar, 1½ tablespoons of maple syrup, 1½ teaspoons of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. You're gonna mix that up really well until everything sitting at the bottom is dissolved and mixed thoroughly. Set that aside, then you're gonna smash up a couple cloves of garlic for each jar. Remove the covering and use a knife to smash it just a little bit. Boom, it should look like this. Now add 1 bay leaf to each jar. Add 2 cloves of garlic to each jar. 2 sprigs of fresh dill. Then pour the brine over the cucumbers until they're fully covered. I actually had to make another batch of the brine because I didn't have enough to fill 2 jars, but so is life. Once they're full, pop the tops on, close them up tight, and pop them in the fridge for about 12 hours, and tomorrow they're gonna taste so good. Now let's make the brine for the pickled red onions. It's the same recipe except we're gonna use apple cider vinegar instead of rice vinegar, and we're gonna add it all to a pot, bring it to a simmer. You don't need it to boil, you just need to get it hot enough till everything dissolves. At this point it's hot enough. Now carefully pour it over your red onions. You want to fully cover the red onions. Push them down if you have to with a fork. Seal the lid tightly, and you're going to let that cool on the counter for 30 to 60 minutes, and then you're going to pop that in the fridge overnight as well. I even mix mine up a little bit just because. Now they only been in the fridge for a couple hours, but I'm gonna taste them right now just to see how they're tasting. Now they're gonna taste better tomorrow, so let them sit overnight for about 12 hours, then they should be ready to go. I'm gonna use the pickles for my sandwiches, burgers, vegan chicken sandwiches, or just eat them by themselves. And these babies right here, I'm gonna use this on everything. This is one of my favorite add-ons. Might as well just say it's a condiment. Let's dig in. Tasting delicious already, but I know these gonna be fire tomorrow. Let's try the red onion. Those are fire. If you like this recipe, hit that follow button, subscribe to my channel, smash the like button. And as always, I love y'all. Thank you for watching.